Makes me a little nervous. Hi, good evening. Welcome back to Heckhound. Tonight is a very special night where we are all going to be playing the part of murder hobos. Typically, I don't enjoy running a murder hobo game, but occasionally I make exceptions. And tonight is just such a night. The premise of our Murder Hobo adventure is pretty straightforward. Murder Hobos Inc., the cheeky name for their coterie, has been contracted to fetch an artifact from a heavily guarded warehouse. The individuals guarding said warehouse are both kindred and mortal, so they need to be prepared for anything. To make matters more interesting, each one of our characters knows a piece of information that the others do not. And they can use that however they wish, since this game is a PvP game. I will let the players introduce their respective characters. We will go Warren, then Brian, then Cal. Go ahead, y'all.
All right. My name is Warren, the player. I am the vampire I'm playing today is Damien Voorhees. He is a Ventru. He is the leader of Murder Hobo Inc. Um, we haven't trademarked that name yet for our little coterie, so I don't know if that's actually what we call our coterie. But he is the leader. Um, as a clan Ventru, he is kind of the guy with the plan, the one that has to make the tough calls and make sure that the mission gets done on this heist that we're doing. Um, and yeah, there we go. I'm gonna kick it off to the next guy.
All right, Brian, tell us a little bit about your murder hobo.
Yep, I'll be playing Terry Kruger, ex-military, little PTSD going on in there. He's Malkavian, gun expert, a little suspicious of people.
All right. Cal, tell us about Mark Myers.
Hi, I'm Cal, and I'm playing Mark Myers, whose specialities include disappearing and reappearing, almost out of nowhere. Um, and much like any good he's a man of few words. He doesn't really speak a lot, and he sort of like can appear across different like locations. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. He's the sus guy. Clan doesn't
Okay.
matter. You don't need to know his clan.
Also with us on this mission are two additional murder hobos. One, his name is Alex, is the best friends of Damien and has known Damien the longest. Alex has a criminal record and has always been into shady doings. But his buddy, his good old buddy Damien, helps to keep him on the straight and narrow, or at least keep him out of jail, and give him a target to point his murder hobo-y instincts at. Our second murder hobo is the only woman on the team, and her name is Sarah. Sarah is also along on this little adventure, and per every cliche in action adventure horror movies, Sarah's skills are things like dexterity, moving quickly, being nimble, and also persuasion. All right. So tonight, our game is going to open with the characters sitting inside the truck that they have rented for this occasion. You've been told very little about this artifact, except for the fact that it is Mesopotamian. Other than that, no additional information has been brought or been provided to you. You made several passes by the warehouse, which is encircled in a chain link fence. The warehouse itself is set back from the fence, maybe by about 100 yards, so a good distance. And you can see that it is indeed heavily guarded. We're going to enter our scene with our 5 murder hobos inside the van. I want to give you guys an opportunity to formulate a plan. So, take it away.
All right. So my character Damien Voorhees, you would see him probably like in the passenger seat, looking out through the windshield, um, and he's wearing like a very like a slim fit kind of blue suit. Blue like matching blue vest, like on the inside, like a very neat like white business dress shirt, and a black tie. Um, he comes dressed professionally for work. I figure since he knows that there's gonna be human guards too, he's also wearing like some of that like really slim like body armor that can like go under your shirt and not be terribly noticed. He's not gonna wear like the big bulky body armor, but would probably have like the thin one just to kind of make bullets less aggravating. Um, and he would turn back to the rest of the group, who would be in the back, sitting in their seats, or sitting on the little benches of the. I'm guessing like side benches along the side, leaving plenty of room to like grab whatever we're like there to get. And just say, well, I don't suppose we'll be going through the front door, though that always is an option. Um, what do y'all think about trying one of the side entrances?
Mark just looks up and then tilts his head ever so slowly to Voorhees, and he just says, I could get in.
That's true. You could get in, but once you do that, how are the rest of us going to get in? We all got to get in, Mark.
Do you think you could get in and disable the security systems? Sarah asks.
Yeah, I believe I could. It will be easy.
What do we
Well, that's
know about
good.
this artifact that we're after?
It's going to be big. Um,
Like man size big, like elephant size big.
Bomb
like,
size.
I think it's going to be kind of like, I mean, they sent us with this van, so it's going to fit in the van. So definitely not elephant size big. All right. Um, it's going to be big. I think it's going to be heavy, but I think we'll be okay.
Make a manipulation subterfuge check, Damien, and you
All
make
right.
a wits insight check, Terry. Mark, you may make a wits insight check as well.
I have 3 successes.
I'll be going to physical dice after this. Fucking roll 20.
I have 7 successes.
Oh shit! There you go.
Yeah.
And a messy crit.
Yeah, from a messy crit.
It
I've one
is.
success.
Oh, good job, Terry. Terry's just like, yeah, all right, sure. It's probably not a baby elephant then. There goes my guess. Mark, you know that he is holding out on you. There's more information and he knows it.
Come on. We're a team. Can't you just stop holding back and tell us what we're really here for? We need to know the details, you know?
And all right, so I'll look at Mark and I'll say, I'm not gonna do daunt just yet, but like I'll look at him and I'll say,
Stop holding back. Tell us.
Alex is going to be like, hey, that's my bud there. Are you accusing him of lying?
No, I'm accusing him of omitting.
look, what it
Oh.
is a detail that is not important to us getting it. And honestly, like I want us to be worried about. I want you all, my team, to be worried about the details of like what's going on around this thing we got to get. What it is just going to distract you. All you need to know is that we have to get it, or it's our ass. Because
Fine.
I have a very good track record of getting shit done that we are told to do,
Fine.
and I don't want to mess that up.
But if it fails, if you fail because we don't know what it is, then that's your head.
Yeah, I agree. But look, I'll tell you this: if it's not in the case, then we got bigger problems. All right, just find the case. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be think like like a steamer trunk, but like twice as big and real old.
Alex is going to try to pull you over, like away a little bit, Damien, and he's going to be like, do you trust this guy going in there to turn the security systems off by himself?
I'll whisper back to him. Yeah, but what I don't trust is that he's going to do it right away. I think he's going to go looking for this thing and get his own view of it before he lets the rest of us in.
You want me to go with him?
I'll nod. Yeah. So I'll turn to Mark and I'll say, Mark, I think you're right that, look, I appreciate the interest. But as I was saying, like, and I'll turn and look back toward, and I'll gesture towards like the facility that we got to break into with their R guards and security systems and stuff. I was like, this is dangerous enough as it is, without all of us getting distracted by the subtext of what the fuck that we were told to do. So here's the thing. I do think you got a good idea. You're going to go in. You're going to disable the security. You're going to take Alex with you. He's going to watch your back while you get it done. That way you can focus on the security system.
He's going to slow me down. He's going to slow me down. This is a stealth operation, and I don't think
I agree.
Here is very stealthy.
Well, that's why I want you to go. You're right. He is going to slow you down so that you can go slow and steady and don't rush into anything that's going to get you, caught. All right.
And if you find yourself in a tough spot, what are you going to fight your way out? You feel up to that?
So are you volunteering to be bait? If we do get into
I'm volunteering to keep shit together if it starts to go off the rails, Myers.
Fine, but you're not going to see me.
Well, that
actually doesn't he have Auspex? Sorry, out of character. Doesn't Alex have Auspex?
Alex does not have Auspex. It's Terry that's got Auspex.
Oh, okay.
Alex is a gangrel.
Gotcha. All right. Well, then, look, figure out the plan of like where you're going to go. That way Alex knows where to go to. And you're right. He's not going to see you. But if shit goes down and you get seen, then he'll be there for you.
Can't you just make it so that we're both covered by your fucking magic powers or whatever they are?
I want to
That's
bring
true.
Terry.
Then he would see you.
Why can't we bring Terry? Why can't Terry come with me?
Why don't we all just go then?
Are you saying you don't trust me?
I don't trust anyone. But given Terry's specialities, I think he'll have a better eye on me.
Well, here's the thing. I need Terry with me in case we need to find. Look, I don't want to put all of our eggs in one basket, as it were. All right. So you and Alex, I think, are going to go in to disable the security system. But while that is happening, we're also going to be checking the perimeter, testing out their weaknesses, maybe, talking to the guard gate, getting some intel. I think that's probably a good plan. Is because we'll see some aspect of the security system at the guard gate, at the guardhouse, right? Like they've got their own like security feed, so we can chat them up, getting intel on the place, and then while we're talking to them, once we see that security system go down, then we take out that
Fine,
guardhouse and start sneaking our
fine,
way inside.
fine. I'll take Alex on one condition. You stop with the bullshit and tell me what's in this case.
All right, now I am going to activate Daunt, and I'm going to look at Mark, and I'm going to glower at him, and be like, "Are you? You have the gall to set conditions in the fucking field? We're in the middle of this shit, Mark. This is mission fucking. We're this is mission go time, which means you follow fucking orders. You don't question this shit." Now, you should have questioned this shit back when we were renting the fucking van or putting this team together. That's when you ask questions like this.
Okay. I see that whatever's in this case is important to you. I'll put it down for now.
Which means it's important to you. You get me?
I get you. But I still think, fine, I'll take Alex. But if he gets into trouble, that's his choice. If he is the reason for why we get an army swarmed around us, I ain't helping him.
I'll shrug. Damien will shrug and be like, "Look, I don't think you'll get caught. But if you do, I mean, that's why we're splitting the team up, right? One team gets caught, then that team now becomes a distraction while the other team sneaks in."
That's some friends you have there, so willing to risk your life.
You know, he does what he thinks is best, and I trust his judgment. And he's going to slap Damien on the back.
Yeah, I'm going to clap Alex's shoulder and be like, "Yeah, and I trust Alex to be able to make it through this, all right? Don't you fucking worry about Alex."
I'll note over the table. Teddy? I'll note over the table, whereas Damien's all in his business suit and that. Terry's not. Terry's in his security dress with his balaclava on. He's got his assault rifle ready, locked and loaded, guns, knives, thermal goggle gear ready to go.
Oh, yeah. Damien is also kind of like kitted out. Like I said, he's got that very discreet body armor on. And also he does have like...
I'm visualizing you as being in like Patagonia.
Patagonia?
Little tough on his little pocket and everything.
You know Patagonia, right?
Oh, is it that like God, it's that like suburban like, or I guess it's kind of like nice like outdoor gear.
Yeah, exactly.
Like canvas and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. Or North Face.
Right. No, I kind of I pictured him more like a John Wick extra, like, you know.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Ooh, fair enough.
So yeah, he is. He's got like his long hair, kind of like, but like tied tight back, so like you can't really tell it's like long hair unless you actually get a good look at the bun that it's like wrapped up in. It just looks like kind of slicked back hair. And then he. Like I said, he does have his kit too, like his very discreet body armor, his 9mm Glock, like hidden in a shoulder holster, and he's got like some clips tucked into his belt. But yeah, it's all very discreet. Like he's not trying to advertise that he's there for more.
All right, what do you look like, Mark?
Well, you see, the thing is, you can't see what Mark looks like because he's camouflaged fully and black gear. It's almost like he's almost dressed like a ninja, but he's got like
Okay.
the armor plates on. He's wearing a mask with the thermal goggles. Yeah, he's fully covered head and toe in that, and he's got a machete hoisted on his waist.
And what clan is he?
What clan he is? I don't think he was given a clan, so
I think you're Kadif.
Katif.
Okay.
All right. It's time to murder hobo, y'all. Alex
Yeah.
and Mark are heading out. Mark, are you going to cloak the gathering?
He doesn't actually have Cloak the Gathering,
Uh,
but he is going to try an Unseen Passage.
okay. Give me the rouse check. How are we getting past the fence? Are we attempting to slip? You're going to slip past the guard, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Alex is going to transform into an animal. And head in the general direction of the warehouse. How are y'all going to communicate with each other?
I honestly, I didn't think Mark was worried about that. He's just like, this is where we're going. Keep up if you can, is what I think his attitude was.
Since he's turned into a dog, I don't think Mark would it.
No, he's turning into like a crow.
Oh, crow.
Oh wow! So he's got like that animalism where he can like change mass too.
Yes.
Oh, so he's going to be up. Yeah, I don't. We don't really set a meeting place. Yeah, I don't know if we can communicate thoroughly because I can't shout when I'm in Obfuscate.
All right, so cool. We're off to a swimming start as we.
Well, I think
we
kind of established that they were going to like have an agreed upon like in like point of egress, right? Like they had picked out like, I mean that was the plan, was that they were going to kind of like know which side door he was going to try to get into. Because like we did know that Alex was not going to be able to see Mark the whole time, so it's like this is where we're going to get in. Because Mark left to break Obfuscate to actually get in.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do it. Neither Mark nor Alex have much chance of being caught by the individuals at the guard tower, right outside the fence. They're not going to take notice of a crow, and it's very unlikely that they are going to break your obfuscate. So you easily slip past the. I'm blanking the slat that admits entrance to the car. What is that called? It's not a turnstile.
No, it's security gate.
Security gate. That's fair. Let's just call it that. Whereas Alex, in the form of the crow, flies overhead. Are you headed to the front door, or are you headed around one of the side entrances?
Probably one of the side entrances. Don't want to be too risky and get found out instantly.
Okay. Meanwhile, in the van, are you guys pulling up to the security gate?
Yeah, I think once they pull away and like once they get out of the van to go out on their mission, I would turn to Terry and Sarah and just say, so y'all, Terry, I need you to get in the back out of sight because you look like trouble. Sarah, you get up here with me, and then I'll slide into the driver's seat.
I'll obfuscate in the back. So open the door when you're ready to let me out.
So Sarah will slide into the passenger seat as you pull up to the guard tower. There are two men inside, both of whom appear rather uninterested in whatever they have going on. One of them listlessly asks, "Do you have clearance to be here?"
So I will. I'll look at the guard and just say like, um, I'll be honest, man. I'm not sure. I am looking for a warehouse. I was told to pick something up, but I got to tell you, you even just asked me that. I guess maybe I'm in the wrong place. Maybe you can help me. I'm a little bit turned around, man. Like what is this place? What's the address here?
Give me your manipulation subterfuge, difficulty 3. You may add a die because Sarah's gonna help, and she's just gonna be like, he's
Okay.
just hopeless as a navigator. I told him 3 turns ago that we were headed the wrong way.
All right, I got 3 successes.
Okay. So the guards are going to begin to sort of explain to you where you're located, the address, and things like that. Meanwhile, you have made it back to the building. Now, Mark, give me a composure awareness check or a wits awareness check, depending which pool is better. I think wits is probably the more appropriate of the two. Okay.
Yep, that's 4.
You've noticed that there are at least a dozen guards on the perimeter of this warehouse. Do you have the ability to read auras? I don't think you do. Okay.
No aspects.
They're cold. So whatever you do have your thermal goggles on, and they are cold. They're not giving off any body heat. They register as the ambient temperature around them. This means this is very dangerous. And they are walking in patrols. They are not stationed directly outside the doors. Instead, they are sort of walking perpetually from one checkpoint to the next to ensure that the building is secure. You have a tiny window to be able to unlock the door and gain entrance to the warehouse, assuming that there's not an alarm that will sound. All right. You are going to pick the lock, correct?
Yes. Does it look like there's going to be an alarm? Just like by looking?
I don't think you have any way to discern that, but you do see that there is a camera up too high for you to reach above the door.
I'll activate fleetness and try and pick the lock.
Give me a Dex Larceny, difficulty 5. It's not looking good, my man.
Ooh.
Well, that was a good heist, guys. We really got well there. Yeah.
Do you want to willpower reroll that?
Yeah, I don't really want to set off the alarm.
So for those of you who cannot see the VTT, he got 3 successes and a 1. So if he doesn't willpower reroll and succeed, it's a bestial failure. And it's murder hobo time.
Yeah.
We need a murder hobo music. When murder hobo time.
Oh, shit.
My luck. It's my luck, I swear. I never get anything.
Yeah.
Tell the people what you rolled, Cal. Tell the people
0.
what you rolled with all of those dice.
So I had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 dice, and I only got 3 successes. That's with willpower, which got me 0. So
that's great. Cal, you take a moment to become visible in an effort to breach the door. However, as you are picking the lock, an alarm begins to sound, indicating that the lock is being tampered with. There is some kind of tamper sensor on the door. And you hear individuals running to your location.
Does it sound like a lot of people, or is it?
Yeah, it
Small.
sounds like a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll 1d10 and we're going to see how many people come running.
Oh, only 10 people. I can handle them. I was scared in case it was like 100. Then it might.
7 people. 7 people are headed to your position.
Do you have Cloak of Shadows?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Quick act Cloak of Shadows before they see me.
Okay, you're going to have to make a contested roll.
Mm-hmm.
You need to roll your wits obfuscate, and I will roll their wits aspects to see if they are able to find you. It's like the A-Team, only worse.
Oh, shit.
Dun, dun, dun. Bestial failure.
Maybe another
What is going on?
willpower
10
reroll? I don't
dice,
know, man.
And I only got 2.
This is Cal.
Fabrizio.
Cal is back.
How much?
All right, well, luckily there's 2 other characters that he could play once this one gets killed.
To be
Yeah.
fair, I have a lot of willpower, so let me just try and reroll.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's try. This will be a bestial too if you don't succeed.
I swear, see if I get 0 dice on this.
Sorry.
Just like trips and falls in a puddle.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got 2.
But that's 4. Yeah, I got 2.
Okay,
so
that's not too bad.
That's respectable.
As when you have 10 dice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No. Not enough.
There you go.
About a lot.
Yep. One of the 7 individuals points directly at you and says, "He's there," thereby breaking your obfuscate. They're going to begin to fire on you, Cal, and you have no cover.
I do have rapid reflexes, so I don't need cover, but yeah, this is bad. I think I'll try and do the old-fashioned run away.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Could I actually run? I'll be a team player. I'll be the distraction for the rest of them. Can I run about screaming to try and get all these guys' attention on me? I can use blinks to just, and then be like, "I'm here," and then just get all their attention on me.
You know what? Yeah, you sure can, my guy. How long do you think that blink's gonna hold out before you fall victim to hunger?
Not long. But with fleetness, maybe I can handle it. Oh, good.
Okay, first give me a Dex Athletics roll at a difficulty of 4 to avoid getting shot with this hail of automatic weapons.
You should roleplay that scream too.
Yeah, I don't think we can visualize it. Let's get you through this and see if you live.
Or
is it gonna be like it's gonna be like Three Stooges, like whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh, what a professional organization.
Oh, that is much better.
Oh my god. 11 successes dodging.
Holy shit. And a messy crit.
Okay, that is more than what you needed to dodge. So you're doing one of those numbers where they're like firing at you with their automatic weapons and you're just like matrixing past them, maybe like tucking and rolling too.
Yeah, nice. And I'm going to start running around this whole base being like, Yeah, I'm breaking in. What you going to do about it?
Okay. All right. That's fine. Give me a Dex Athletics roll, and I will roll the Dex Athletics that's representative of these individuals as they chase you. Okay, that's pretty good. That's not too bad. 5 out of 11. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Tell me again what you're running around doing, because you got. By the way, in the van, shots fired. Literally, shots fired.
Yeah.
I am running about screaming, "You guys suck! I'm breaking in and you can't stop me!" And just saying that repeatedly. Yeah, very loudly.
Okay. I am gonna roll. Well, I'm trying to decide to what extent Alex is going to help here and what that would even look like. You know? What does helping even look like here? I'm going to let you get got because he's going to attempt to sneak in while you're being the distraction. What are we doing at the van?
So we hear these gunshots. I assume the guards hear these gunshots.
Oh, yes. Everybody hears the hail of automatic rifles open fire.
I can only command one of them at a time. Does one of them like run off, or do they both stay here at the guard gate?
One of them is going to begin calling for backup, and
Okay.
the other is going to begin activating perimeter defenses.
All right. So the one that goes to call for backup, is he the one that's closest to me?
It's negligible because the guard shack is not that big.
Okay. I guess like I'll turn to that guy. I'll tell the guy that's about to call for backup. I'll just if I can catch his eyes, I'll try to use mesmerize, and I'll say, "Hey, buddy, you're the backup. Why don't you you go run over there and back them up?" And you said it's negligible, so like they're both like right here.
Yeah. Remember,
All right. Well, then I don't want to give him a. Huh?
You can't dominate anybody to do anything that would endanger their lives.
Correct. I wasn't going to. Well, it's not stuff that would like directly harm them, but like I couldn't. Could I dominate him to start shooting his the other guards?
You could dominate him to start shooting the other guards. I don't know. Let's make a ruling. Because here's the argument against it. I feel like opening fire on other people who are armed, the logical consequence of that is that you are going to get shot in return.
Right. Unless he like decided to like do it from cover or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it's I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Just saying like no, we can't get him to fire on other people that are armed.
Yeah, and nothing that would bring danger to themselves or their loved ones unless you have terminal decree.
Right. Okay, so I will the guy that's calling for backup, I'll say, hey, like, you're their backup. Like, go help them now. And I'm going to try and dominate, like, basically get him to leave the guardhouse. And I feel like that's a reasonable thing, that if I say that, the other guy that's listening won't be like weirded out that I said that.
Doesn't that create the same problem, though? Because he's still headed into gunfire, or in the direction of gunfire.
Well, I feel like this would be a thing that he might even do normally. Like, he's a guard, he's a trained guard, he has his own weapon. Like, this is something he might do if ordered by, like, just, someone who was like his superior commander, right?
Okay. I don't think it's that strange of an order. I'll allow it for purposes of this game, just because I know you really want to use your mesmerize, which is understandable.
Well, that, and like, I'm not asking him to like walking down, into an ammunition like firing range or anything. Like, he can approach it as safely as he wants to, right? I'm just telling him, like, go back them up,
But I am going to make you roll your manipulation dominate versus his intelligence resolve, and we need a rouse check.
Fail, so I get hungrier. Manipulation. Oh wow, dominate's not on there. So let me do dominate roll.
I'll roll intelligence resolve on his behalf. Your target is 2. All right.
Well, I got 5. Yeah.
Okay. Terry, what are you doing in the back of the van?
Terry will move up and see if he can see the that second guard that's still there.
Yeah, the second guard is going to ask, "Where are you going?" Call for backup as the guy exits the guard shack. What do we want to do, Terry? Are we dementing him?
No, I didn't grab that. Terry will get eye contact with him and mesmerize him and tell him to walk home safely.
Okay. Give me a rouse check.
And I get hungry.
All right. I don't think he's going to actively resist a command to go home. That is a much more appealing command than to walk into danger. Meanwhile, the vampires who were chasing you have caught you, and they're going to open fire on you. Mark?
Wait, guys. I surrender. Does that work?
I'm going to roll 2d10s to represent the damage taken by the numerous semi-automatic and automatic weapons being fired at you. So hope that the dice gods are with you right now.
Watch it be 2 10s.
Oh,
15,
shit.
dude. Oh my god. So the hail of gunfire rips through the night and rips through your flesh as well. Mark, you go down instantly. You take 7 levels of damage. You hear your enemies talking about getting the machete to behead you as you go down on the ground.
as I go down, I'm just going to say, that wasn't fun, and I would like to use Vanish to just
Oh, I
front
like
of all these
it.
guys. 7 damage was surprisingly not that bad. It was merciful.
It could have been a lot worse,
Could
yo.
have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
We just have stacks and stacks of the discipline cards on the VTT. All right, their wits awareness versus your wits obfuscate and aspects to augment. All right, let's go. Wits obfuscate. Also, don't forget the rouse check.
I never get one of these rouse checks ever.
You are at Hunger 4. That is definitely a not great place to be when you have this much damage.
I know
Come
we
on,
made
you
these
could
characters on the fly.
3, 4, 5, 6,
9 with a
9.
messy crit, y'all.
And this is important. Can I willpower this? This seems like
Yes, you can.
Otherwise, I'll die. Just to reroll those 2. That's 11.
All right. They cannot equal that unless they crit.
Oh shit!
And
there's a
they
crit.
do. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll reroll 2.
Maybe
If
they'll get another
they're
crit.
if it's another crit, then
Not a crit.
Oh,
all right.
almost.
So tell us what we see as you lay there on the ground, Mark.
So yeah, he just like lays there, and then he just I guess he just in a blink of an eye he's just gone, like he was never there, and he just sort of like sways around out of like where he was originally, and just kind of hides an unseen passage. It says for mortals they forget, but Kindred don't. Like mortals forget he was ever there, but Kindred remember.
Okay, so they're going to begin actively looking for you. And if you recall, we did this once before where they attempted to break your unseen passage. So give me the roll, the resisted roll. Your wits obfuscate. Meanwhile, what are we doing in the van?
So one guy ran towards the gunfire. The other guard, after activating the perimeter defenses, started walking home. I'll pop out of the driver's seat and deactivate whatever he activated. And just really quickly, just like whatever systems they have there, I'll shut them down and then like rip like whatever cable, power cable or something that connects it all so it can't be turned back on.
Give me an
After I open the gate.
intelligence tech roll, difficulty 3. Sarah's going to slide into the driver's seat to drive the car through as you are lifting the gate.
Oh, cool. 3 successes.
Okay, so the perimeter defenses are deactivated. Terry, what do you want to do? Are we driving directly up to the building right now?
Yeah, I think because we have to move fast, which is what I'll tell Sarah, and Tara's like, all right, that stirred the fucking hornet's nest. This is gonna have to be a quick smash and grab job. So get us to a loading dock, and because we're gonna have to grab this thing and get the fuck out of here.
Alex messages you to let you know that he is inside.
I will tell him like that. That's really, I'll give him a thumbs up emoji, and then I'll tell him get eyes on the package.
He will also let you know that there are a lot of guards in here. Maybe a dozen more. whatever
This
it is
is
they're guarding, it's something they really want to keep.
Big concern, boss. This van, I don't think it's bulletproof.
no, I agree, but
Get the package in here. We're not getting it out of here. They'll just shoot up the tires in the van.
um. So GM, I have a question. Do I know whether or not Alex knows what the package is?
Alex does not know. You have not told
Okay.
him.
All right then. I'm the only one that knows what it is. All right.
Yes.
Because I'm thinking of another way to get it out, but it's going to be super dangerous. Like for us, maybe. But I also don't know if I'm ready to drop that bombshell yet. So, yeah, I guess I'll look to Terry and Sarah and just say like, look, for now, just get us to a loading dock on the far side, like away from all that bullshit, um, and we'll take it one step at a time. We need to get in there, but we need to get in there unseen by the guards. I'm thinking the roof, and I'll look towards Sarah and Terry and see what they think.
Sarah nods. Terry, do you want to go up the roof?
Roof will probably be locked, but
Sarah is going to show you her special surprise that she brought. She
Okay.
has 6 Dragon's Breath rounds for her shotgun.
The player, don't know what those are. Those like fire shells?
yeah,
Yeah, they're
Incendiary
incendiary
shells.
rounds.
they do egg to vampires. The risk is if you get a bestial failure, they explode
Okay.
on you, destroy your gun.
All right. Then I guess what you think with those we can do a smash and grab. But look, if we do this, it can't be all of us together. Like I'm thinking if this is what we're gonna do with the shit being stirred up as it is, I think sneaky's out of the question. So this is what I'm thinking. Alex is already inside. I'm gonna text Alex. I think I already did. Like I told him to get eyes on the package. Alex is getting eyes on the package. I'm guessing all that shit we heard is Mark. Terry and Sarah, because Terry's got an automatic weapon, right? Like he's got a big gun.
Yeah, here's the assault rifle.
This is what I'm thinking. Fucking shooting from the hip here, but love some feedback. This is what I'm thinking. We're headlights off. We're gonna go park this so they don't see us coming. We're gonna go park this at a loading dock. You, Terry, Sarah, you two take those big fucking guns and find some place. Like get in there through one of the doors. Find some place defensible that you think you can defend yourself for a little bit, and make a big fucking racket. I'm gonna go climb up to the roof and try to come in and get, under their radar. Try to hook up with Terry and get the package.
Alex is going to message you to ask if you want him to try to shut the power down.
I'm gonna, send him back a big thumbs up emoji.
Okay. Meanwhile, Mark, we're doing a contested roll to see if they pierce your obfuscate. Go ahead.
I got 9. Took me a while, but 12 days I got 9 successes. I'm also now at hunger 5.
Oh shit.
I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see the rouse check.
Or do you not see it?
I see the rouse check, but I don't see the roll.
Oh, I used the /roll command because it wasn't letting me put in the number of dice on the actual sheet.
Ah, gotcha. 12d6, then finally 12d10.
Yeah, the 12d6 was an
5,
instant.
6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Let's see how they do. That is not a good roll.
Nope.
You live to fight another day, my friend. They do not appear to see you. Luck kicked in right when you needed it.
What can I do for you?
Emo.
Famous last words. I can get in.
So inopportune.
Sorry, but please.
Sorry, I had to mute myself due to my son. My son is making trouble. Should I pick him up and wiggle him around?
He'll just make more noise.
He will make more noise. But he's so cute. Look at him. Do you even know you're being held, Emo?
I mean, he's awake, but anyway.
He's in his
Okay. So what comes next? Are we trying to get up to the roof?
Yeah, so the van with its headlights off is going to approach the warehouse, and then like back up to a warehouse, like a loading door that's on the other side of where the gunfire was, right? Like away from where the gunfire was, hopefully unnoticed.
Terry will hand you an earpiece communicator so you can communicate with us.
It's a good idea.
Go ahead.
If we're in trouble, you'll hear clicks. I'll do 3 clicks on the mic.
Okay.
Since
that's a good call. It's a good.
I'm in trouble, I won't be talking generally. Yeah,
that's a good. Yeah, let's all take that. Let's all take that directive. Trouble means if you're in trouble, that means 3 clicks. And anything else, just go and whisper whatever you need.
Okay, so are all of us going to the roof? Is that the plan?
The plan that I pitched to Terry and Sarah, and I don't know if I ever got their feedback, was like they get inside, get somewhere defensible, and start making a big noise and wrecking some shit to draw the numerous amount of guards that are in there. I'm gonna go to the roof and try and Terry's gonna let me know. Not Terry. Alex is gonna let me know where the package is, because hopefully he has found it or he knows where it is. And then, so the plan is Alex and I are going to get the package out while Terry and Sarah cause a big ruckus.
Do you want them to go in through the side door, or are they trying to go in through the roof?
I think the idea was they go in through one of the side doors and I'll go into the roof.
Okay. Give me a dex stealth check, Terry. The difficulty to make it there without being detected in conditions of high alarm will be 5. So may I suggest blood surging?
Because I want to be hungrier.
I am rousing for fleetness. For Sarah.
And of course hungrier. But 2 extra dice.
Let's go.
No, 3 successes. I'll spend a willpower. There's a chance.
Let's see how Sarah does.
Four successes total. She is much better at stealth than I am.
She's also got the least stealthy gun.
That is true.
I have a shotgun as well. So.
That is a good roll. Damn. She's almost stealthy enough for both of you. So for those of you who cannot see the VTT, which is anybody who's not us, she got 13 successes.
On 12.
Are we going to rule it as like stealthy enough for both of them? Like since he was only 1 off?
Succeed at a cost?
That's Brian's call. He's the one who's gonna have to pay the cost probably.
Yeah, do you want to succeed at a cost, Brian?
Depends on the cost.
You drop your weapon
No,
accidentally. Okay.
I'll just fail.
All right. So you have a matter of moments before they are on you. They are going to begin running in your direction. Mark, what are you going to do?
Mark is going to try and get in, try and see if he can get the case before anyone else.
Okay.
He also needs to feed, so if there's a motto inside, then if he's in alone, then that'd be good.
All right. So, Mark, you are attempting to unlock the door again.
Yep. So the power's off, so is the alarm stopped, or is
The
Alex
power
not
is
up?
not off yet.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to go for it. Mark wants to know what's in this case, so he's going to not waste time.
Okay, give me a Dex larceny check, difficulty 5. Are you going to the same entrance that Sarah went to?
Probably if there's a different one, if you can see Sarah and obfuscate, which I don't think he can because 13 successes, but he'll try and go in a different route, different side entrance if there is one.
Okay, so you don't want to go in the front and you don't want to go the side entrance that Sarah's on. You want to look for yet another entrance. So the loading dock?
Yeah, let's go for the loading dock.
Okay, how are we going to stealthily get in through the loading dock?
Try to visualize it. Is there any is it to save on time? Actually, yeah, we'll go through the Sarah way, the same door that he tried to get in the first time but didn't.
Okay, give me a difficulty 5, a Dex larceny roll. Let's go. 6 successes. That one is much better than your previous roll. Okay, so you and Sarah are both in while attention is focused on Terry. Terry, you're in a bad way. How do you want to handle this?
Terry's going to pull out one of his flashbangs and throw it at the people coming at him.
Okay. Do flashbangs do damage or are they just stunning?
They're loud. Technically, they could do damage if you're really close to one when it goes off, but it's mainly for just disorienting people.
Give me a Dex athletics roll. Also, do you still have your thermal goggles on? How are you going to avoid being disoriented?
I'm going to throw it plenty far away and not look at it.
Okay, give me a strength athletics roll. Excuse me, difficulty 3.
Strength. 300 dice on that now. Ooh, 4 successes. Got a crit. Messy crit. You're muted.
Okay, so the flashbang grenade flies out of your hand, tumbles across the grass, and lands near the individuals who are running towards you. Then it detonates, emitting a bright light and a horribly loud noise. The individuals chasing you stop. What comes next, Terry?
Terry's going to jump behind some cover where he can't be seen and do unseen passage.
Okay. Give me the rouse check.
I make one. I made one. All right.
We haven't murdered anyone. We haven't really murdered or hoboed yet. Despite the fact that this is Murder Hobos Inc. Are we going to start murdering fools?
I mean,
Yeah,
they're
Mark
kindred,
will.
which means like we can't just like shoot them and move on. Like it's gonna take a lot of work to murder them, since none of us have Fist of Cain. So I think this is just smash and grab, is what this is.
You guys could work harder to murder people. Is what I'm saying. Is we need at least 50% more murder. All right, what are you doing now?
Terry's
Warren?
going to move away
Oh,
from the oncoming people and try to find a position where further out where he can sniper, since he's obfuscated.
Okay, what are you doing, Damien?
so Damien, they backed the van up to the loading dock. I'm gonna climb on top of the van and try to use that as like a boost to get up onto the roof, and then find my way in through either like one of those big industrial exhaust vents, or maybe like there's like a roof access door. But that's my plan, is to get up to the roof from on top of
Chat
the van.
says worst murder hobos ever.
We'll get
We are
In
there.
agreement. We're working on it, you know.
We are not excelling at murder hoboing.
I think us getting murdered counts as murdering, just not by us. So let's find out. Give us time.
You're flipping the script, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Usually murder hobos are the one committing the murders, but you
Right.
guys are the ones doing or being murdered by the murder hobos.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a deck stealth roll to get up to the roof without being seen. Difficulty 5.
All right. I will rouse to, and I'll get hungrier. It's a great time to do it, for fleetness, so that I can add my celerity to this. So you said dex stealth.
Difficulty 5. This is harder when you're not a Nosferatu, isn't it?
I know, yeah. 3, but I've got 3 regular dice I can re-roll, so I'll spend a willpower on that and do a willpower re-roll. And I got 1 more success. That's only 4 dice. So then that's only 4 successes.
Are you're muted?
I'm telling chat that y'all have never murder hoboed before, so it's not really your fault that you're not good at murder hoboing. You're just new. You're just young in your murder hobo journey.
It's been a long time since I played a murder hobo game. So.
That's 4 successes. That is not sufficient to make it without attracting attention.
Well, hopefully Terry's going to attract a whole lot more attention when he starts firing off his sniper rifle. So I'm not going to worry about it, and I'm just going to get up there. Unless someone's up there and I have to deal with them, then we'll see.
Okay. Give me a Dex Athletics roll, difficulty 4, to make it to the roof before they have an opportunity to aim at you.
Okay. Since I did my fleetness already, I still get to add that. 6 successes. This is what I needed last roll.
Okay. So you hastily clamber up the ladder to the roof.
Yeah.
All right. Mark, you and Sarah are inside. Alex is supposed to be somewhere in here. What you see in front of you is a series of different crates. They are obstructing your view of the center. So think of it like aisles of big shipping crates obstructing your view of the center. The individuals seem to have their attention trained on both doors, but the power now has gone down, which means you're plunged into darkness. If you have infrared goggles that allow you to see in the dark, then you have an advantage. Are your goggles infrared?
Yeah. For Mark, yeah.
Okay, cool. So, what do we want to do now?
So are they training their guns at the entry points?
They are. They do not seem to have seen you.
But they can see Sarah?
Sarah also slipped in after you. Currently, nobody is aware of your presence. You successfully picked the lock and slipped in without attracting any attention.
Yeah, I'm going to try and sneak around them and try and continue deeper on into the warehouse looking for the case.
Okay. I think Sarah's going to have to stealth kill these fuckers by herself because clearly y'all are not up to the task of trying to stealth kill some other fuckers. So I think that's just on Sarah.
I'm sorry, stealth kill?
Yes, stealth
All right.
kill. Anyways, my back is kind of hurting. Do you guys care if we call it a wrap for the evening?
No, that's fine.
Okay. Sorry about that. Also, sorry to chat, but yeah, I hurt my back a little earlier this week and I have been sitting down all day. So we are going to say goodnight and then we will be back next week. And our friend Cal will be running a Monster of the Week campaign. Cal, do you want to tell them what you'll be running?
Well, I'll keep like the details a surprise. Monster of the Week, Sonny Bean. A little story involving Sonny Bean. Yeah, if you don't know what that is, you'll be surprised. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed part one of this session where we have 0 deaths so far. So
Yes.
we're doing good. Yeah. As always planned.
Join us next week and then the week after to see the conclusion of Murder Hobos Inc., in which maybe our murder hobos will actually successfully murder. We shall see. Stay tuned. Bye.